Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Viewers, buckle up. Just a month ago, the Nifty 50 was in a nosedive, but now, it is not just back, it is smashing through 25,000 again. What insane force just propelled the market sky high like this? It seemed impossible, but here's the wild part. A 5-day rally, fueled by massive whispers of a GST rate cut. This is huge, viewers. It ignited hopes for a demand recovery, pulling Dowell Street back from the brink. Look at this headline on screen confirming the shift. But not long ago, we saw heavy selling by overseas investors and a brutal 50% US tariff hit. Yet, despite all that pressure, steady inflows from domestic institutional investors pulled us back from a 3-month low. This chart shows it all. So, what's next? Analysts like Rupak Du and Hardik Matalia are giving us the inside scoop. Look at this. They say sentiment favors the bulls, but key resistance levels are lurking. The data tells a very different story if we break past 25,250, potentially hitting 25,500. The 25,000 to 25,100 range. That's our battlefield, viewers. A breakout here could dictate everything. So, is this a brilliant recovery, or are we just at the edge of another twist? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Viewers, imagine a financial earthquake about to hit India, promising a massive shake-up for millions. But will it truly benefit you? Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman just dropped a bombshell about next-generation GST reforms. And get this, viewers. The goal, as the overlay says, is relief for millions, including the common man, farmers, and small businesses. Officially, the story is one thing. These reforms are built on structural changes, rate rationalization, and easing daily life. We're talking about simplifying GST into just 2 main slabs, 5 and 18%. There's a proposed 40% rate for some items, and as the screen highlights, it is about consensual reform. The government wants broad consensus with states before implementing by Diwali. But hold on, because it gets crazier. An SBI research report, as the text on screen warns, indicates a potential massive revenue loss up to 85,000 crore rupees annually. That's a huge number, viewers. This is not just about numbers, it's about a complete economic overhaul. The proposal heads to the GST Council next month. What would you do in this situation, viewers? Alright, moving on to our next story. Viewers, buckle up. Infosys just dropped a bomb, an 80% average performance bonus. What's really going on behind the scenes to make this happen? Okay, viewers, get this. Infosys employees are looking at an average 80% bonus. And the proof is right here. It's all laid out in an internal memo. Remember last year? It was around 65%. That's a massive jump. But here's the shocking twist. This isn't a flat rate for everyone. Look at the details on screen, viewers. This payout percentage is directly tied to performance ratings. For PL4, it's 80 to 89%. For PL6, it's 75 to 85%, depending on how they're rated. This huge bonus comes right after Infosys posted strong Q1 earnings, and you know what else happened? IT stocks jumped big. But here's the wild part. Infosys led the pack, soaring 4%. Look at that number on screen, viewers. This happened even as market analysts had been waving red flags about weak demand. So, why the rally despite those warnings? Some say valuations hit comfortable levels, prompting investors to jump back in. What's your take on this, viewers? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Viewers, prepare yourselves. A new financial earthquake just hit. An Indian company is doing something no one has done before. Are we witnessing history in the making? Okay, viewers, get this. XED, a global executive education platform, just filed its DRHP, becoming the first Indian company to launch an IPO via Gift City. This isn't just about money, viewers, it's about strategy. XED is raising funds for working capital, technology, and guess what else? An unidentified acquisition. They haven't specified the amount they're looking to raise. Talk about ambition. This IPO is slated for listing on NSE, IFSC, and India INX. XED's co-founder Piyush Agrawal says it's a testament to growth, aiming for new capital streams. And look at this. They've worked with over 20 top academic institutions worldwide, like Cornell, Oxford, and Carnegie Mellon. So, viewers, XAD is pioneering a new path for Indian companies on the global stage. Is this the blueprint for the future of IPOs, or a daring gamble with unseen risks? What's your take on this unprecedented move? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.